Hello and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble with your readings for November the 12th through November the 18th. And welcome. Thank you. If you haven't been here before, welcome. I really hope you enjoy these readings and I hope that you'll come back and watch them again. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Thank you guys. You are amazing. Thank you for all the new subscribers I got last week and all the wonderful comments and shares and likes and views. It was definitely a lovely week. And I just want to say, guys, this is a general reading. So please just take what resonates with you and leave the rest. These readings are, for the community as a whole. So they're not for everybody. There may be small parts in the reading that's for you. So if it resonates with you, amazing. Please leave me a comment and like the video. And if it doesn't, then please come back or check out your sun, moon and rising, because these are also very poignant, your sun, moon and rising. And there may be a message there for you. Now, these are general readings, like I said, and if you would like a personal reading, and around this time of year, I usually do the 12-month readings. And if you sign up for my newsletter, you will get a really good discount on that right now. I'm just saying, guys, all the information is in the show more section below. You'll get the links to all the other videos in that section below. Sometimes it takes me a little while to update that as I'm uploading the videos. It takes me a couple of days. So if you'd like a personal reading, and I love giving personal readings, please click on this link here. Now, guys, it takes me a lot of time, especially with this new format where I do the horoscope before, and then I do the tarot readings. So it's a lot of work. It's a day just to write the horoscopes for 12 signs, and then I have to video them, and that takes a couple of days to video, and then I have to upload and edit, and then have them posted on. Anyway, it takes me about 4 days. So it would be really nice if you could check out my Patreon page right here and perhaps, donate a one-time donation or a regular donation of $1, $2 a month. It's not a lot, but it is huge for me and it does pick up. And what I do is I have different tiers, reward tiers, and I'm changing that. And I'm going to put some different things and I post things on there that I only post for my patrons, that I don't post anywhere else. So you get a behind the scenes look, you get a little bit of inside my life and my inspirations, and anyway, blah blah blah. So let's go to your readings. There's a lot. Sagittarius, I have just done your whole reading and realized that it wasn't recording. That is Mercury going retrograde. I tell you, that's that energy coming in. Oh, anyway, here we go. Let's start again. Patience is a virtue. Okay, Sagittarius. Mercury is going retrograde in your sign, and it's going retrograde in your house of self-expression. Listen, be aware of the inclination not to look at the details. Look, you're a bigger person. You're a bigger picture person anyway. So that's kind of your nature. But you're being asked to really take a second look and look at the details. It will serve you. Now, if you're a writer with Mercury going retrograde, you will, Neptune is playing a part, has a relationship in this week. And so Neptune is the ethereal kind of spiritual, kind of dreamy, fantasy, illusion, planet of illusion. This can really help if you're in the creative field, if you're a writer, particularly fantasy or non-fiction. Fiction, not non-fiction, fiction and fantasy, or in the visual arts. You can channel this energy and look, this all these energies, you can co-create with them. So think about what you can do that's creative so that you can channel this energy and really, take advantage of it. It's a perfect energy to do that. Now Mars is moving into Pisces. This is a huge shift in energy, and it's moving through your house of roots and home. You are likely, and it's got this wonderful relationship to your Uranus, right? And Uranus is the planet of change, and I always think of it as like a wave, right? It's a wave that comes in, and it's going to move you. The force of this wave is, it's eruptive. It's very powerful. You can splash about in the wave and fight it, and you can't breathe, and you're coming up for air, or you can ride the crest of the wave and ride it all the way to the beach, where you'll be put down, and it's wonderful, and you've been moved, and you've used the power of it, right? We need to co-create. So when Uranus comes in, let's use that power. Let it propel us. Let us just go where it wants to take us, because wherever it wants to take us is better than where we're at. It always is. It always works out. Uranus comes in to shake us up, take us out of the status quo, make us, give us the impetus for action and for change. Now this could kind of have you, you might get the impulse to kind of move, right? You've got this urge to move, change. You want change right now. And you may want to move house or move city or move into another country. You've got that urge to, or just get a new apartment or whatever it is, rent a new place or something. Now, at this time with Neptune in play, you may have much grand, and plus Jupiter's in your sign. So you may have these fantastical, really huge, unrealistic plans in terms of, your grand plans might not match your bank account. So you need to, we can all get off. Sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to get this, I'm going to get that. And then I wait, Mary, that is not within your power right now. So you have to kind of ask yourself, what is true here? You've got to look for the truth in the situation and try to be grounded and be a little more realistic. But your inclination is to go big, darling. Now, Venus is moving direct through your house of community groups and associations. So this is a beautiful energy for you to get involved with your community, to do service, to get on a board or anything, any kind of team endeavor is going to be really wonderful, really fulfilling for you. You're going to feel like your life has purpose. So this is a wonderful team. Any kind of team endeavor will really do well for you. So Sagittarius, that's your horoscope. And now let's go to your card, shall we? And the first card in, darling, is the Ace of Cups. You are connected ethereally. You feel it anyway. You constantly connect with the ethereal realm. You're very in tune with that. Well, you're getting extra power this week, Sagittarius. This is the Ace of Cups with a third eye right there. Look, and the change, the moods of the, and you are likely to have mood changes as well this week. That is, that's kind of on the table too. Now, clarifying the Ace of Cups is the Page of Pentacles. You are ready for the next phase of your life, Sagittarius. I'm really getting that in a very strong way. It's almost like you've got to prepare to be the new you. You're leaving the old you behind, and your life is totally different going forward. There's major change. Now, either changes have just occurred, or they are occurring as we speak. And look, you've got the Six of Swords. She's moving on. She's going to greener pastures. Look, she's got in the boat and she's a bit in fear because she doesn't know what the future brings. None of us do. We don't know what the future brings. And it can be a little disconcerting sometimes to put yourself out there and, take a risk. But without risk, you're not living, are you? It's like you're existing, right? But you've got to live. So this is about moving on to greener pastures. This is riding the crest of that wave, darling. This is getting in the boat, even though, there might be holes and you could sink and you don't know where the current's going to take you. Have trust and faith. You're going in the right direction. You really are. Now, this is the Queen of Swords. She's intelligent. She knows people. She doesn't know people because she's intuitive. She knows people because she's studied them. She's been around them. She's watched them. She knows what they're thinking. She knows when someone's telling the truth and when they're lying. She's the truth. She brings in the truth. She's asking you to look at the truth in the situation, just like that. She's saying, yes, you need to move on. You need to move on from the old you to the new you. And you can either make the change or you can fight the change. Fighting the change is really painful and not very, not fun. But when you can ride the crest of the wave and go with the change, life brings you so many gifts to do that. Just go with the flow of life. Now, this could be somebody's told you the truth, somebody's come in and told you the truth, and the Queen of Swords can be a little abrasive, and you may not want to hear it, and you may be denying the truth. So you may not want to hear it from anyone. You want to live in your fantasy. You want to be positive. You don't, and yeah, we all want to be positive, but looking at reality isn't negative. It's being able to know that you can take a course of action. So open your ears, open your eyes, look at the truth, and be open to hearing the truth. Now, if that represents somebody coming in and telling you the truth, be open to hearing it. If this represents you, and you have, because listen, Sagittarius, you're great at telling the truth. You'll just blurt it out. You are. You have nowhere. You can be the Queen of Swords a lot of time. And it's offensive to people. You don't want to hurt them. You're just telling them because that's the truth. And you think that truth will help them. And you think they know that truth. And you might just be saying it because, it's in the conversation and you think that they're aware of it. But in the interim, you're hurting their feelings and you're unaware of it. So the Queen of Swords is, when she comes into a reading, if she's representing you and you know if she is or not, she's asking you to be, this card is asking you to be a little kinder and more compassionate when you're delivering the truth. So be softer, and ask yourself, does this person really need to know this? Is this going to hurt them or is it going to help them? And if it is going to help them, is there a way that you can deliver this truth in a prettier package? Now, the next card you have is the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is passion, darling. It's the spark of a fire. It's that spark that starts a huge fire. It's that inspiration. It's that idea. It's that action, right? It's beautiful. It's the light coming in, and it's, you're being lit up. So this is, look, these are new beginnings, right? This is a passionate new beginning. I think things are really changing for you, and clarifying it is the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, the Ace of Swords is the Ganesh of the tarot. The Ace of Swords removes obstacles. It's an idea. It's a brilliant idea that can spark the flame for a huge fire. Look, you have the potential to have an incredible new beginning. So look at that. Look at the truth. Look at the opportunities. Or, envision the opportunities, see the opportunity. You have you don't have a problem, seeing a bright future. You are pure optimism at your best. So Sagittarius, that looks amazing. Tap into, that power of psychic ability and intuition this week, and go with your gut feeling. And if you're planning on moving on, take the steps, do the organization, do the research, be ready to move on. And it could be just moving on from the old you to a new you. Be more active, be more involved, and be more connected with your community. Sagittarius, please, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media, comment and give me feedback. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.